Hello, friends. Welcome back to Shadowplay Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you are new to the channel, welcome. Make yourselves at home. And if you are returning, well, as always, friends, I tell you, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for coming back and hanging out with me. All right, guys, let's jump into today's reading. Today we're going to be looking into you. I was about to say we're going to be looking into them, but no, we're going to be looking into you. And why can't you stop thinking about them? Maybe there's a certain person on your mind that you're just like, what's going on? Like, why does my mind keep going back to that? Or I don't know, something of the sorts, you know what I mean. If you're here, you know what's up. But yeah, we're going to be looking into your current energy. Who's this person on your mind? Why are they on your mind? And then we're also going to look into the near future. Like, what does the near future hold? I'm going to be pulling some tarot, some oracle cards, and then doing a fun little charm reading at the end. For today's selection, we have three of my fun crystals. We have group number one is my green adventurine pot leaf. She's so pretty. Group number one. And group number two, we have Kuromi in black obsidian, which is so pretty. I love this one. It's so fun. Group number two. And then group number three, we have Jade, this little ninja turtle. It's a little ninja turtle. Yeah, group number three is my little Jade ninja turtle. We'll leave that there. Group 1, 2, and 3. My friends, when you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. Hello, my group number ones. If you picked this little green adventuring pot leaf, then welcome to your reading, my friends. Such a pretty crystal. I'm going to put that right there and let's jump right into your reading. As I mentioned in the intro, today we are going to be looking into why can't you stop thinking about them? This certain person, they're on your mind constantly, and maybe you're even baffled by it. We're going to be looking into your current energy, who's on your mind and why, and then we're going to be looking into the outcome in the near future. So near future, I mean, time is just, time is a weird thing and we're all on different timelines. So only take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't make something your story if it's not. And yeah, we're going to be pulling tarot, some oracle cards, and then we will be ending your reading with a little charm cast situation. All right, let's get started. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages for my group number ones. Can you tell me a little bit about their current energy, Spirit? What is my group number one's current energy? What is my group number one's current energy? I don't like it when my cards do that. They feel a little stubborn sometimes. That's someone's energy being pulled in. What's my group number one's energy, Spirit? What can you tell me about my group number ones? What can you tell me about my group number ones? You have a wish on fulfillment. It looks like you feel like things aren't done here. Yeah. Something's not done. We have the Ten of Wands that came out first. So you're feeling a little like overwhelmed or overburdened. Your Six of Pentacles came through. You're giving to something. The Trip and Squirrel reversed. Okay. Anytime that comes out reversed, I almost see like, I don't know if it's surrender or just like trying not to fixate. Yeah, I feel like you're retreating is the energy I'm getting. Kind of like keeping to yourself or keeping something to yourself. What's my group number one's energy? We have Six of Wands, victory, winning, feeling recognized. Maybe you have a lot of people that are watching you in some way. But you're not really speaking. Yeah, we're going to keep going, but that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting so far. Why the Ten of Wands, Spirit, for my group number one's energy? There's no communication, or communication's been cut off, even though maybe you're willing to put into it. What is my group number one? Yeah, you're trying to be real here. You're trying to, I don't know if you gave a dose of truth or of authenticity in some way with what you've been giving. We have the Ace of Cups in reverse. So your emotions over this situation have kind of gone like stale, you know, meaning like it's almost like your emotions are tired of the same dull feeling, you know? Like, yeah, you're carrying this, it feels like the weight of not having communication, and there's watching. Someone here is watching. Either you are watching someone or they're watching you. It could be vice versa, but it almost feels like someone here is watching someone else's success or someone else's recognition, but they're not communicating. There's a cut in communication. I'm seeing. I don't. You could be dealing with an Aries. Doesn't have to be, but this Emperor did come out reversed. Yeah, someone here is just kind of doing their own thing. Maybe that's the person you're taking a break from. But they don't really, yeah, there's no communication here. There's watching, but there's no communication. That's been loud and clear for your reading. With the Emperor reversed here, it feels like someone doesn't want to take the lead. They're either not feeling confident or they're just like being straight up selfish. Like it doesn't have to be, but it just kind of feels like this person's just not taking charge on anything. They're either thinking that life is happening to them and sitting back, or like I said, I don't know if this is the person you detached from or if this sounds like if it's you. It's just the energy that I'm picking up. I'm not saying that that's who they are or this is who you are as a person. Like this just feels like someone who's dealing with things and they're just like uh it's like over it but not, you know, like over how things are but not. Someone here was trying to come clean about something. Someone here was trying to give a dose of something that maybe in the past they weren't upfront about. So someone here wants, okay, someone here is like wants to communicate but like have like an intelligent conversation or like a conversation coming from a very well thought out place is what I mean. Doesn't have to be, but I am getting super strong Aquarius, Libra, Gemini vibes. Mostly Aquarius, just because it feels very heady. But this doesn't mean anything. This could be someone who's just very good with expressing their thoughts into words. Someone that other people come to for like ideas or advice, or you know, like someone who's the thinker in a workplace or the thinker at home, the person that comes up with solutions to things. This is a masculine energy. It doesn't have to be. It's just the assertiveness that it's showing up in. It's masculine. But then there's also the counterpart that's feminine here, but the feminine isn't expressing herself. She's either, and I'm using she because it's a queen, but it's genderless. It could be any gender. This person isn't expressing themselves. They're either unclear over how they think about it in like general, or they're just not speaking their truth, which is interesting because someone over here wanted to come clean. And then we have this queen that isn't expressing her truth. Her boundaries aren't set. She's not being, she's either not able to express herself right now, or she herself isn't sure how she feels about something in order to be able to express herself. Someone here is being recognized while someone just kind of sits back and communication is cut off. It's like there's a really, it almost feels like there's a psychic connection and someone's trying to like shut that off. Let's see. But at the same time, like, you're not walking away yet. Like, maybe you're taking a time out or keeping to yourself. Someone here isn't walking away. They're waiting for a new opportunity. That things aren't done here. is what it feels like. But someone here is also not emotionally available at the moment. They're working on releasing themselves from feeling trapped. It feels to me like someone here is having a difficult time closing out a chapter. And then someone is like not ready to let this go. All right. That's what I got for your energy, my group number ones. Hope that resonated. All right. I am also getting Pisces showed up. And I did see Scorpio, Cancer, water signs, and yeah, just mentioning them in case that means something to someone. All right. Thank you, Spirit. What happened here? Thank you for those messages. Who's this person on my group number one's mind, Spirit? Who's this person on their mind? My candle just went out. Who's this person on my group number one's mind, Spirit? Who's this person? What can you tell me about them? Who's this person? It's the person you overgave to, or the person that didn't like, just kind of took something or wasn't putting in the same effort as you. So if they're already like, if they're involved in something else, that could be the chapter that is that's difficult to let go of and holding things back, because someone here is like not willing to talk about something when it comes to breaking away from some form of tradition or like rebelling against something. But at the same time, this person, it's not that, like, I actually think they are rebellious. They have their like ideas set on what they say is right and what they want to do, they do. But it's almost like they don't want to talk about it. I'm not seeing them move forward. There's like no movement forward going on right now. This is just energy. It can always change. There's an imbalance in how they like give and take. Maybe they're the overgiver or they're the taker. I kind of feel like they're the taker, but I only take it as it resonates. I'm sticking up for you, my group number ones. I'm like, not my group number ones, but the roles can be reversed. But someone here, there was an imbalance in the system. There could be, it doesn't have to be, there could be kids involved, or there could be a childhood connection to this person, or there could just be missing, because it's like thinking back to like sweet times, like sweet love is showing up. It's like young, and fun, and like kind of like a tie to children, or like childhood or nostalgia, like just being kid-like. What else can you tell me about this person, Spirit? Signs that are showing up are Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Cancer. Yeah, could be. Oh, Gemini decided to pop up with that Lover's card. Yeah, there's something here that there's definitely, and this is probably why you can't stop thinking about them. Something about them feels so familiar. And there is like a bond here, but they're ignoring it. They're ignoring it. At least for the moment they are. You know what it even feels like to me? It feels like something that at one point they like wished for in their lives, and then they're so in their own head and kind of like stubborn about something, or just they're just doing what they do, and you can't tell them nothing, but the universe has been like trying to like be like, hey, here's an opportunity, here's another way, here's a cup of love, a cup of something, a cup of opportunity to snap you kind of out of this, and they're like, nope, they're in their own realm, is what I feel like. The circumstances are changing. Like, there's something about this person that might be resisting forward movement, but the circumstances are changing, and they are. Leo is also showing up. There's happiness coming through. Yeah, something about things are changing. I feel like they're changing for the better. Can you tell me about this person? Who is this person? I feel like this person held back a lot. They held back whatever it is they weren't giving in return. They were just holding back. I don't know, guys. I don't know if this person is married or committed or in some way, but there's something here that wasn't balanced and wasn't right. It could have to do with, like, these two cards could definitely be marriage. Doesn't have to be, but it feels like there is some form of commitment that held them back. It could be work. It could be what they do for work. I mean, with the Justice card, they could do something related to, I don't know, rules and regulations of some sort. Some form of job that makes them, I don't know, very traditional in some way. Why the Six of Cups? Yeah, there's, I don't know if you worked with this person in the past. But there's something here, maybe they work with children, or they work with something that feels really like, almost like comforting or something. But it feels like something about their position, perhaps, is coming through a lot. And whatever it is that they do or that they have going on, it keeps them in their own, like, way of thinking about it. If this sounds familiar, then this is your person. Yeah, they're very avoidant. They're coming off as very avoidant, is what I'm feeling. All right. Let's if that sounds familiar, guys, then then I guess that we did tap into your person on your mind's energy. It's always so interesting for me on this side on this side of the recording. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Why can't my group number one stop thinking about this person? Why can't they stop thinking? 3 cards, Spirit, for why they can't stop thinking about this person. 3 cards. 3 cards for why they can't stop thinking about this person. 3 cards, please. Finding balance. You just want to find balance in the situation. There's also something like healing about this in some way. Even if you are in disconnect, there's like something here. You're coming off as very single and independent. Maybe you admire that they are hardworking. And you like their, like, non-conventional ways. Like, whatever they're rebelling against or whatever they do differently. Like, I feel like that's part of it. Like, there's something here about that the way this person comes off is, like, unlike something you may have known in the past. And you found it to be very, I think you're, like, refreshed by that energy. And it's kind of left you like, huh, what's that about? Oh, let me pull, I was like, wait, what was I about to do? And it leaves you, yeah, I think it left you in, like, admiration, or it left you inspired to find your own independence within whatever structure you might feel like you're in, and possibly taking a more unconventional path. All right. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What is the near future outcome for these two? Making something that doesn't feel right, like righting a wrong is what I mean. There's lots of passion. someone's going after what they want. Oh, it was shown the Ace of Cups in reverse, but I won't take it. One more for what the near future outcome is. Someone here is seen. That's why I didn't take it, because I didn't feel like it was for you. Now we have the Two of Cups. Like, if this is someone you're in disconnect, I don't expect that to last long. In the near future, I mean, whatever that means for you, if this is someone you haven't ever even talked to, then, you know, only take the parts of this that resonate. But this is for somebody where sometime in, you know, the upcoming whatever, I don't like to put time frames on things, but what I'm seeing here is that there's going to be a wrong that is righted. There's going to be passion and attraction here. I'm also seeing someone being very assertive and going after the things that they want, including either this as a partnership, depending on what your situation is. This could be you getting inspired to go after the type of partner that you want and becoming this king who is seen, who like you're confident and you know what you bring to the table and you go after what you want. Or this could be like reunion with this person, depending on what your situation is. But I see a partnership here. I see love being exchanged. I see confidence coming through. I like it. Let's pull some oracle cards for you. This has encouraged you to stand in your independence in some way, because it's been so different, or like I said, there's something going against the some type of tradition or some type of structure. And it's like it's like working hard, but also being very independent. We have definitely not coming through. Only take it as it resonates. Oops. We have speak it into existence. And it's an enigma. I love that speak it into existence and it's an enigma came through together, because it's just a reminder that it's energy and it can shift and it can change. So even though things might feel one way now, it doesn't mean that's how they're gonna, like, that's not the outcome, you know? It's like there's something here that's shifting. Like I said, there's something about this connection that I feel is healing. And depending on what the actual, if there's even, you know, like if there's a friendship or, you know, it's going to be different for everybody, but there's something about it that did come to kind of heal something in you, my group number ones. I like it for you. Thanks, Spirit, for those messages. What else can we tell my group number ones about why they can't stop thinking, about this person? Oh my gosh, we have a lot. So let's go through them. We have thanks. I got it at verse 6. A reminder to stay true to yourself, my friends. Also, Nomi Malone said she was going to do something and she freaking did it. Now, the way she went about it was questionable. I'm not saying that, but I am saying there's something admirable about a person that goes after what they want. We have You're the Sun in My Morning, Babe. Again, there's a sun reference. And with that King of Wands, I did kind of feel sun. Maybe this person you're just like literally is like a bright light and you're just like attracted. Maybe a lot of people look at this person that way. Maybe there's someone that leads in some sort of way. We have the chamango pin. Maybe someone here likes little antojitos, little snacks. We have a peeling. I love this. This is about accepting yourself as you are and knowing that you are appealing. I like that little pin. We have know your worth, baby. So 2 about confidence coming through. Also, thanks, I got it at verse 6. That's definitely about confidence. We have amor prohibido. So I was picking up on something of that sort of maybe if this is a love connection, there's like a blockage here because something else has to be wrapped up. Only take that as it resonates, but that did come through for somebody. That means forbidden love for those of you that don't know that Selena song. We have Onward, the Onward van. We have the Onward van, I should say. This is reminding you about your own magic. Believe in magic, like believe that things can happen and can change. I really like that for this reading. There's a lot of passion that was, I don't know if it was like expressed, but someone here is very attracted and is ready to like pull the trigger is what I get with that one. We have the UFO kitty pin. This to me is like the high priestess vibes, meaning like tap into your own intuition. Also, I was sensing like psychic connection with this whatever's going on here situation. We have sexy MF. Like I said, someone is very attracted to someone here. And it could be mutual depending on your situation. And we have I don't believe in humans. This to me is Aquarius energy, Aquarius coming through. We have don't be fake. I'm going to put that with Nomi Malone. There's something here about being authentic, revealing your truth. Not, it's almost like someone that was trying to get away with something and now they're like coming clean, perhaps. We again, this is another same message, different pin. Mickey wearing the sheet, dressed as a ghost. Maybe someone here is trying to ghost you, but they're not really ghosting you. Actually, they're pretending like freaking Mickey's pretending, wearing that sheet. This is also someone needs to take that sheet off and reveal themselves. And we have Prince. We have how many Prince pins? We have 2 Prince pins. We have lots of music. So you guys could be psychically connecting to this person through music. Only take it as it resonates. But yeah, my group number ones, that is what I have for you. I hope that you heard something that was helpful, and I will catch you at the next reading. Thanks, guys. Hello, group number twos. If you picked this beautiful Kuromi Black Obsidian crystal, then welcome to your reading, my friends. Let's put this powerful little lady right over here. And yeah, we'll jump right in. As I mentioned in the intro, today's topic, we are going to be covering why can't you stop thinking about them? So maybe this person has been on your mind lately and you're like, why do I keep thinking about them? Or maybe this is someone you were involved with, someone you're interested in. I don't know. We'll see what comes through, my friends. We're going to be looking into your current energy and then who's on your mind and why, and also the potential outcome in the near future. We will be ending your reading with a charm reading. So I hope you stick around, friends. Let's get right to it. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing me to channel these messages. I just saw something weird. There it is. Is someone tired here? Like emotionally exhausted, been through the ringer, or just like done? But you're not done because you're still persevering, but it's difficult. Man, you might feel burnt out. I just blew out that tea light while I was shuffling. So that's kind of the same vibe I got in that card. Maybe that message is for someone that I'm connecting with. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Thank you for allowing me to connect and allowing me to channel these messages for our group number twos. Can you tell me about my group number two's current energy? What's their current energy? What's going on with them? This person they have on their mind. What's going on with their energy, Spirit? What's going on with their group number two's energy? Maybe someone here is walking away from something, leaving something behind. Doesn't have to be, but man, it just kind of feels like something's really nearing almost the end of some type of cycle, like movement had to be created or something. Almost like, yeah, we'll see what comes through. What's my group number two's current energy? All right, you could be dealing with a younger water sign, but doesn't have to be. Someone here is lacking clarity. This could be about a child, but this could also literally be like something feels like emotionally like young, but like immature in a sense. Like there's a lack of comprehending here from an emotional level and also a mental level. Maybe someone here wants to be recognized or wants to be seen, or maybe someone is seen. Maybe you're someone that people look to. You're very in your head, very, very in your head, but you're not in your head in a way of, like, I'm not seeing like there's a clear path or clear direction. I'm kind of feeling like you're in your head, like, going over things or like, I don't know, group number two, it feels like a self-brought, like mental prison, feeling very restricted and unsatisfied in a situation. Um, there's also, I don't know if maybe you're feeling detached from like a detachment from emotions that you just like, you just can't because you're like over it. Or yeah, it just feels like it's something that you want to avoid. I'm seeing a lot of young energy here. Now I'm seeing younger air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. It doesn't have to be. But if not, this is, you're definitely like either you're being watched or someone is watching you. And I'm not meaning that in a creepy way. It just kind of feels like it's in a, maybe like online or keeping tabs or something of that sort, whether this is you or the other person. It could be someone getting recognition and someone seeing that. I would expect communication, but not anything. Well, we'll see. I was going to say not anything major, but it just kind of feels, I don't know, it feels like checking in vibes. All right, why the Page of Cups in reverse? Someone here feels hopeless. Like it's hard to maintain the hope in a situation, but I don't know why. Again, this might be a child or someone younger, but it feels like someone here is having a hard time understanding maybe their own emotions. Very avoidant, very, very avoidant. So whatever. So maybe someone here is even ignoring their own emotions, and it's taking a toll on like mental health is what I'm feeling. But work is good is kind of what it feels like. You're getting recognized for your efforts in something that you worked with other people, I mean. This could be at work, this could be at home, but it feels like you have a win there. Yeah, it feels celebration. So I don't know. The situation is tied, so only you'll know how. But there's something here about like work is good, or like something is being accomplished and it's being celebrated, and there's recognition here. But someone's really in their head about how they feel about it. Like the emotions and the mind are different than what's going on the outside. I kind of knew the devil card was going to come through just because I was feeling like there's something when I was talking about like maybe it's like taking a toll on someone's mental health here. It kind of feels like there's like negativity or there's something that you feel really bound to, or it's very restricting for you. Um, Whatever this is, I mean, I feel like in your mind you feel trapped, but there is a sense of like releasing it. This could be toxicity, this could be anything that's kind of held you back. But it is there, and it kind of feels like negative. It feels like negative thinking perhaps, and not being able to see through, even though those are behaviors that are being shed. Like your mind is not like there yet. It's not really feeling it yet. I'm sensing avoidance and detachment from certain things, certain thoughts and emotions. It's really it's a lot to carry, my group number twos. Being in this energy, if this isn't you, then you feel ignored by someone. But someone here is trying to not think about something and ignore something, and maybe that's what's like a little bit like immature about a situation. Only take it how it resonates. I'm reading for collective, but I have a few things that are kind of coming through. But the main theme is definitely, it's kind of like an internal struggle to like balance, like connect the emotions to the mind because it's something that we don't want to deal with. It's it's um it's like it's baggage that's being carried. It's heavy and it's a lot. It almost feels like a responsibility for someone. Um, I'm not. So this kind of feels like someone here is relying or I don't know if it's like wanting validation or wanting acknowledgement. Um, Now I'm getting Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then Aquarius, I can't even talk, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, which I mentioned earlier. But this kind of feels like someone here wants recognition from someone else. They want someone to communicate. Only take that as it resonates, but it kind of feels like someone who's very single and independent in a situation is feeling dependent on some form of information to come in. Like they're almost like reliant on it. And if it's not reliant, it's wanting it. Someone here knows something. Someone here knows, I think it knows that there's communication that's going to come in. So maybe this is you already knowing deep down that it's only a matter of time before someone talks to you or someone communicates with you. Either way, I do see that there is there's movement forward. But there's also someone here that's like lacking confidence. Maybe someone doesn't feel like they are, I don't want to say good enough, but it almost feels like they're not feeling in their power in a situation. All right. There's a new perspective trying to come in when it comes to a partnership that is not balanced right now. All right, my group number twos, if that sounds like you, then welcome to your reading. Man, I feel a little dizzy after that one. I hope that made sense. I feel like I went around in circles a little bit. But if that resonated, then that's awesome. I strongly felt that that was someone's story. All right. I don't like the watch. It's probably going to blow out again, but we'll leave that right there. Okay, thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Who is this person on my group number two's mind? Who is this person on my group number two's mind? I'm trying to shuffle to the side so I don't blow out the candle. Who is this person on my group number two's mind, Spirit? Who's this person on my group number two's mind? Tell me about this person. It's someone you're in disunion with, for sure. Someone who disappointed you. Heartbreak is coming through. Who's this person that my group number two is thinking about? We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. So this could be, maybe for a while this had you confused and now you're seeing a little more clearly. Or this could be the opposite, and this could be a lot of fantasizing going on or a lot of thinking. There's you feel like there's unfinished business with this person, but it also feels like this person gave to other things or other situations. And if they weren't giving, either way, I don't feel like they were giving you what you may have been giving them, in whatever way that is. It just feels like there's an imbalance in the give and take. Someone here is just kind of taking. My fingers don't even want to shuffle through the cards. I did see the Lovers earlier. It kind of came out sideways, but I don't know. It feels like someone here, like, again, I don't know if there's kids involved or if this love didn't grow to full potential and it's just kind of like at the crush level. But right now I feel like with this person, you know what it is? This person is either younger than you or the emotional maturity isn't like at the same level because they're showing up as a page. And this is like, when you have a crush on somebody in junior high or something type of vibes. I don't always necessarily get that, but in this reading, it just kind of feels like it feels really youthful. But again, maybe it's because the feelings weren't matured because someone here wasn't giving. Someone here could have been confused because they had a lot of options. That could be people or things or directions, whatever it is. But I do feel like someone here feels, and this could possibly be you, that there's unfinished business here with the world reversed. Something here doesn't feel like it's fully closed out. And with the Lovers reverse there, it feels like there's a block in the partnership. All right. Why the Three of Swords, Spirit? Who is this person on my group number 2's mind? Tell us about them. So maybe it was, if this is a work connection, there was something about that just kind of like feels like it dug the knife in. Or if you had to see this person regularly, or if they were part of your friend circle or somehow intertwined into your situation, it feels like working together. Because it feels like there was, it doesn't feel, it feels like harmonious in some way. But it does feel like it came with disappointment. Um, yeah, I feel like someone, like, I don't know if the friendship was affected or now we have 2 pages showing up. It just feels really young. So if that's for you, you'll know what that is without me having to kind of keep going into it. But it feels like someone here had a lot of options and I don't know. It just kind of ended up in fantasy land and something didn't end up working out. It kind of feels like someone came in and just they took, like they took advantage of a situation perhaps. Maybe that left like fantasy or I don't know. I don't know. Maybe their actions didn't align. I do see that there's a spark of passion in the situation. There's like a passionate new beginning. So if this was work, it was like you guys worked really well together, or if it was a sexual spark, chemistry, whatever it is, it feels like it was really exciting. We have the tripping squirrel. I don't know if someone here has been thinking a lot about how imbalanced this was, or this person has a tendency to fixate on things. Yeah, it feels like either it's a delayed time-wise or someone just isn't is letting this opportunity go by. But with the world reversed, it just feels like it may not, oops, it feels like it may not be done yet. Look, the 2 of Cups wanted to come out. Partnership. So maybe that's what it is that it's not done. Maybe, only you'll know. Why the Lovers reverse, Spirit? Why the Lovers reverse? Man, my cards are like, it's weird for your reading, friends. I'm going to do one more shuffle. For your reading, they've been not wanting to cooperate like they normally do. Interesting. I don't know if there's a little bit of stubbornness on someone's part, or someone just won't budge from the way they think about something, or they're like, I don't know. Someone here's sad over like not being together, or over this disunion, or to whatever capacity this is, the block. Someone here is sad. Again, I'm kind of seeing like a new perspective coming in. Like someone's really thinking about this. They're thinking about this like crush or this like feelings of sweetness, trying to like get in touch with their intuition, trying to like, it's almost like I like getting a new perspective on like almost like allowing your feelings to lead, like when you were younger and more naive, when you felt these things and it's like the world hadn't gotten to you yet, group number 2s, and you just kind of made decisions more based on feelings. It almost feels like someone here is like thinking that way, or like tapping back into that. And maybe that's them. This could be them. I know that we're reading into who they are, but this is kind of what I'm seeing as to where they are, or the situation with them is. Let me see if there's anything else. All right. All right. Let's look into, even though we just kind of talked a little bit about it, let's look into why you can't stop thinking about them. I'm sitting here like thinking about this person. I'm just thinking of these cards, and it just kind of feels like, I don't know, it kind of feels like they might fixate on certain things. And there's something here about, I don't know if they realize that they are kind of use things to their advantage, where they might take more than they give. Or maybe they worry about that with other people, but I don't really see that. I kind of see them as, um, yeah, I mean, they're the ones that could be hurt and sad, but it's like they're passing up opportunities. Something about an imbalance. All right, that could be I don't know, a wound that that person might have to heal from. Maybe there's been, something in their life that happened. It kind of feels, I don't know, it felt kind of different. All right, why is this person on my group number two's mind? Why is this person on my group number two's mind? Why is this person on my group number two's mind? The Four of Pentacles. Okay, so you're holding on, you're kind of sitting back, seeing like what's going to be the best course of action going forward. Can I imagine my future without this person? The answer is I don't know, because it doesn't feel like this is done. That's the second time you get the World Reverse card. Why is this person on my group number two's mind, Spirit? We have King of Pentacles, father energy. I don't know if maybe this person feels like a provider of some sort, someone who's really reliable, stable, has the capacity to run things and take care of things. Or maybe that's you. Could be someone with earth placements, doesn't have to be, but Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo coming through. Yeah, there's definitely like a break from the situation. Maybe even like distance. And again, there's something here about avoidance. So maybe, I don't know if you feel like you're being ignored, or this could be vice versa, because that card did come up 2 times earlier in your reading. So maybe you feel like both of you are kind of ignoring each other and watching each other and getting recognized. If this is like a social media thing that that's how you keep tabs on each other. Maybe you're watching each other's achievements or accomplishments, or I don't know, there's something like that, posts, stories, whatever. So it's like a feeling of hanging on to this, of like not letting go, but at the same time, there's walking away. Someone here is leaving something behind. I'm going to look into that because it's kind of contradictory energy, because it's like hold on tight and then walking away. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. So it's almost like by you not really making a move and taking the pressure off of yourself for making a decision right now. That's literally exactly what I feel like right now as I'm saying that. It's like, oh, I don't have to make a decision right now. And maybe I'm tapping into someone's energy with that, because normally when we get the Two of Wands in reverse, it's kind of like a blockage. But for you, I almost feel like you need this. You need the break, because it was affecting you in different ways. It was draining your energy, making you tired, maybe having trouble sleeping. And I feel like you're taking a step back for your own self, even if this is in an feeling a little avoidant and not wanting to think of it and just kind of like, whatever with that. It's almost like self-preservation mode. Because there are, like, you want to get to a better place with this. I see that. Why the World Reverse, Spirit? You want to bring this into balance. You want to give to this, but not in the way that it's like you want to bring this into balance, and you want things to be reciprocated. And for some reason, it feels like it feels like it hasn't been there up to now. Maybe it has, but I don't know. I'm not seeing hot and cold energy. I'm just kind of seeing someone here like overgave. Why the King of Pentacles? So this King of Pentacles could be like either avoiding chaos, or maybe if you're the King of Pentacles, if you're the stable person in the situation, the provider, maybe that's why you're taking a break, because it's like, that's going to avoid chaos. Yeah, you're taking a step back. You're like, you know what? I'm putting my wants aside. I'm putting all of this, whatever was stirring up inside of you, and you're just kind of like, we're taking a time out from it. I feel like you're not trying to think of all the things that you don't know. You're not trying to think of all the things that scare you of the situation, or all the things that kind of stir up fears and anxieties. You're like, nah, I'm not going to think about that. I'm not mad at that, group number 2. This seems like a situation that it definitely has the potential to drain you, because if you think about it if you think about it too much. Why the 8 of Cups with the 4 of Pentacles, Spirit? Yeah, so I feel like even though you're still hanging on to this, because it's like, yeah, okay, I also have to address that there's a feeling here of something is not being fulfilling. Like you're not getting, you're not checking off all the boxes, but you're checking off enough boxes for you to be like, it's okay. I mean, at least I'm getting, this and that. But it just doesn't feel like it's everything, because this is a 4 and this is an 8. And they tell me that you do have some form of stability there, or you do have something that is there. But you could potentially work your way up to something even more stable, more reliable, more committed, whatever it is. And maybe you're just kind of sitting back and letting things like cool off, depending on if something happened. Because if this isn't someone avoiding chaos here with the Tower reversed, it's like something already happened, and it's like now we're working on the stability after this big thing happened. So the big thing that could have happened could have been anything: a change in a long-term situation, a shift you didn't see coming, something unexpected happened. It really could be anything that changed the way that you live. So anything that broke you out of some form of cycle, and now it's like there's something really stable about the aftermath, or someone here is working on their stability and commitment, and maybe this person's even a boss, or you are, and just like managing their own stuff. But I am seeing like taking a break from whatever is going on with you guys, because I feel like this could have potentially made you feel like you weren't good enough, or maybe something, if this was like some form of confidence issue, or the situation just kind of like threw you off balance, even if it wasn't a confidence issue. Like maybe that wasn't affected, but what was affected is that you at one point wanted this so bad that it just like you couldn't think clearly. But it kind of feels like there's something about it that didn't leave you feeling in your best, the best version of yourself. And I think that's what you're ready to leave behind. I think you're ready to leave behind the feelings of feeling that way. If this conjured up like feelings of jealousy, or whatever it was, it just kind of feels like you're leaving something behind. But I don't think that you're fully out of whatever this is, because I do see you holding on. There's something about it that kind of keeps you in. Let me see if there's anything else. All right, that is it for that part of your reading, my group number 2s. All right, let's pull some cards. Oh my goodness. I actually started filming these readings a day ago, and I came back to finish today. So I think your reading is a little different than the first group that I did yesterday. But if anything, I think it's a little longer. All right, thank you, Spirit. What's the potential outcome in the near future in this situation? I'm going to be using the oracle cards as well, guys. So we'll get further messages, or if you have a question, you can also think of your question while I'm shuffling those. I'll give you a heads up so you know. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What's the potential near outcome in the future? What's the potential outcome in the near future? Clarity, truth. Someone here is speaking their truth. Someone here is letting it be known. Someone here is not walking away. So it's almost like wanting to, but not. But I do see you're standing in your power when it comes to kind of unfinished business again. Again, the cycle it's not done yet, but you know, that could mean different things too. It's not elevating yet. It's like there's still something to go around. There's something to do. What's the potential outcome in the near future for my group number 2s? We have the Page of Wands in reverse. So stalling. There's going to be some kind of stalling. I don't know if someone's like being negative or not, but I don't know. It feels like someone here is kind of releasing drama, conflict, competition. So if there was feelings of jealousy, it's like leaving that and no longer like being attracted to that kind of energy. Someone here holding back, but also like trying to find the courage to do something. We'll keep looking in. Trying to find the courage through the situation. Yeah, I still see a little bit of like a mental struggle with it. Oops, sorry, my group number 2s. I had to drink tea. Someone here is not feeling, they're lacking confidence or courage, and it's like they're just feeling negative about it. I kind of felt that over here too. But you're speaking on something. Can you tell me about this Queen of Swords? You're making it known what you want. You might even be making a decision that aligns fully with you. If this isn't you speaking about what you want in a partner or like what you expect in this union or this situation, it just feels like you're very vocal about what you want, what you expect. And if it's not that, it's making a decision. But I mean, that's kind of like making a decision anyways, to like voice that. I feel like you're choosing yourself. Why the 8 of Cups in reverse? You're not walking away from it's either a reunion or you're like not walking away from the good. You're like not ready to leave the good times, or I don't know if there's more people involved, but with this 3 of Cups, it feels celebratory. It feels like a party. Like you're not ready to leave the party, perhaps. Interesting. We have the Page of Wands in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the 4 of Cups. So I'm seeing that in the near future, there's still similar there's similar actions or similar behaviors. There's detachment and avoidance when it comes to someone just, I don't know if this was more than one person or someone here just may have been just out for themselves, or just things didn't grow here. It used to feel like it was full of potential and excitement, and now it's maybe you're viewing this person as something different. You're leaving behind the drama of whatever it is happened. That could also be like avoiding chaos, because you know if something isn't dropped or if the tension isn't dropped, it's just going to be, I don't know, it's going to be a lot. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming up underneath the Strength reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles is very like handling her business, doing all of the things, taking care of her home. This is a mother energy. Doesn't have to be, but just someone really nurturing. Earth sign coming through. We also have Leo, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini coming through. if that means anything to you guys. Yeah, it's like they're really struggling with maybe even vulnerability or letting their guard down. They're struggling with the thought of like maybe even like giving up and trying to find the courage. Because this person's very nurturing, very caring. I'm not sure if these are two different people. I do feel like there's different energies coming through in your reading. This could be three people that are coming through, but I don't know, my group number twos. You've kind of thrown me for a loop. There's a lot going on. Oh my gosh, now there's someone else. Now there's a Queen of Cups at the bottom. Lots of love in the situation. Um, it feels like there's a lot. I don't I don't know if this reading did anything because I'm literally like, I don't know if I'm more confused now, but hey, if it makes sense to you, my group number twos, that's all I want. But it just kind of feels like in the near future, it might be a little more of the same. Someone here is like, working on their courage, but that Queen of Pentacles is cool, but I don't know. Someone's not feeling the courage. All right. I'm tired now. I'm just kidding. All right, here is the Oracle cards, my group number twos. And you can go ahead and think of your question, or they're just going to pull further messages for your reading. So whatever you prefer. I'm going to pull three. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else can you tell my group number twos, please? What else can you tell my group number twos? We have continue manifesting this. A sign of success. These are two yeses. If you had a question, these are two yeses for me. One more, Spirit. We have go deeper. Go deeper. So that would be a maybe if you had a question. All right. We will leave it at that. And then let's pull some charms for you before we close out your reading, my group number twos. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else can you let my group number twos know about their situation? Well, Spirit wants you to continue and keep at it, because we did see that in your oracles and we did see that in your tarot, and now you literally have the message of keep at it. Also, Aquarius energy coming in heavy into your reading. I always think that when I see the I don't believe in humans, it's so Aquarian to me. Could have an LA connection. We have the La Brea pin, a big street here in LA. Someone here could like Mickey, or there's a connection. Someone here could also be hiding, or this could feel Four of Cupsy because Mickey here is wearing a sheet and dressed up as a ghost. So maybe that avoidance is kind of ghosting a little bit. We have the tacos pin with the heart. Maybe you guys used to go to a taco truck, something of that sort. We have the Sun card. I really love that this came out. I mean, it's not the Sun card, but it is the Sun. And it's a pin of a tarot card, but this is just like happiness. Like there's warmth in coming through in your reading, like happiness. There's also something about the summer. Someone here could also be a Leo. Yeah, maybe the summer means something to you, or something's going to progress in the summer for you. We have my vintage pot leaf pin. So maybe someone here likes to MJ. And then we have Miss Argentina from Beetlejuice. I freaking love it when she comes through, because I always think of the same thing. If I knew then what I knew now, I wouldn't have had my little accident. And it's almost like thinking in hindsight, like, shit, if I would have known then what I know now, I would have done X, Y, and Z differently. So yeah, that's what I have for you. My group number twos. Well, that took me on a ride, so I hope you enjoyed it, and most importantly, I hope you were able to get something from that. Yeah, guys, I will catch you at the next one. Thank you. Hello, my group number threes. If you picked this Jade Ninja Turtle, then welcome to your reading. I was literally just laughing at myself because I was trying to remember all of the Ninja Turtle names, and I think I got it. I couldn't remember Donatello. It was really bothering me. But anyway, friends, I hope you're all doing amazing, and let's jump right into your reading. As I mentioned in the intro today, we are going to be looking into why can't you stop thinking about this person, whoever is on your mind. We're going to be looking at your current energy, who's on your mind, why, the potential outcome in the near future, and then we're going to do a little charm reading at the end, and I will be pulling some oracle cards. All right, let's get started. Angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides, thank you for allowing me to channel these messages for my group number 3s. What's up with my group number 3s? What's their current energy, spirit? What's their current energy when it comes to whoever is on their mind? What's my group number 3's current energy? Current energy for my group number 3s. All right. What's my group number 3's current energy, spirit? We have the Queen of Swords in reverse, so possibly not speaking right now, or not speaking your truth if you are speaking. We have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, so maybe you feel like there's a lack of I couldn't even say the word. There's a lack of reciprocity, perhaps. Maybe you're just giving more than what you're getting back in whatever way that can be. So it feels like you're now just kind of waiting. All right, let's keep going. Maybe you're waiting for someone to come clean. If you feel like there's, depending on what your situation is, but I don't know, maybe you feel like this person wasn't telling you something. What is my group number 3's current energy? There's lots. I feel like you feel there's lots you don't know, and there's stuff in the situation that's like uncomfortable. It's kind of like, oh, it's not that you don't want to deal with it, but I feel like there's some kind of fears there when it comes to this because there's so much like unknown, and I don't think that so. It could go either way. It could be that any work you put into it, it's just kind of like going into like an endless pit, meaning like it's not growing, like your efforts aren't really being, they're like not being fruitful here for whatever reason, or it could be that you're just not willing to put in work anymore because of how much you've been giving. And now you're just kind of sitting back and waiting for something to happen. We have the King of Pentacles showing up, a provider, something or someone very stable, committed, father energy coming through, like masculine. Masculine energy could be a boss of some sort, someone that people come to and they offer stability. Why this Queen of Swords in reverse, spirit? We have the Two of Wands in reverse, so you're not, I feel like you're not really, either you're not clear, and it could be a combination of things, like your mind isn't really clear as to what it is that you want and what you can, imagine in your future, because maybe you're not ready to do that. There's a sense of holding back right now. Maybe you're not really speaking on it, but I am sensing waiting, you're not in a place to be making moves. Why the Six of Pentacles in reverse, spirit? Why the Six of Pentacles in reverse? Walking away from a person, place, or thing that it just wasn't it. It wasn't fulfilling and it wasn't satisfying. There's a sense of you. I don't think you're putting in the work anymore, or you're not willing to. Maybe that's, something that has you sitting back. Maybe you haven't fully expressed that. But I do see you wanting to leave a situation. Whether or not you do, I'm not sure. But it does seem like you're just kind of sitting back and undecided about if you're ready to let go of something that isn't quite enough. It was stable for what you needed it to be for a while, but this is like feels very uncomfortable. This kind of letting go, because it's something that I feel like you were holding on to for a while. Yeah, there's a lot here that kind of left you in darkness, but you're just kind of ready to heal from it. I see that with the Ten of Swords in reverse. It feels like wanting to end or wrap up like a difficult chapter. Like you're ready to feel better about it. You're now, I think you know what it is. You're just being careful as to where you put your time, money, energy, love, devotion, whatever this is. I feel like you're pulling back on it. You're like, you know what? I'm not going to work on that anymore in the same way. I'm actually sitting back and I'm reevaluating the investments that I've made so far. Where have I been investing my resources into? And how are those things panning out for me? What do I need to reprioritize? And what could possibly go? It feels very reflective. It feels like you're ready to face these things that in the past maybe you didn't want to think about. And that's what has you sitting back now, because I feel like it's healing in a way, because it's like addressing things on a real level. You're very back and forth, or things feel kind of up and down with this King of Pentacles. Maybe the stability that they provide, it's something that kind of leaves you going back and forth in some way. I think you're trying to figure out like what's going to make you happy in the long run, because I'm now seeing it's almost like I'm seeing someone think of something in a very mature way, because there's a recognition of where in the past you may have overgiven. And that's probably what you're leaving behind. It could be like investing in situations that didn't give back. Anything else, Spirit? What's my group number 3's current energy? What's their current energy? Now we have the Queen of Swords. You're trying to find the courage to speak your truth. And that's cool. Take your time. You're finding your courage to speak your truth on what you expect from a commitment, from what you want in your foundation. Like, that could be even you also, like, finding the courage to, really imagine that for yourself. When this goes upright and when you're ready to do that, when you've created enough space to allow you to be able to do that, I think that's going to be really good for you. I don't think things are finished here. It feels like something is a little there's a long-term commitment that's looming in the background. Or maybe that's you're wanting what you want for long-term stability, but in this situation it feels like maybe you feel like things aren't done yet, and maybe they're not. It feels like there's some loose ends to tie up before this can elevate. I'm being shown the Queen of Pentacles now and the King of Pentacles. Maybe you felt like this person was a counterpart, or maybe it's a mother and father. Again, I'm being told and shown someone here. It's like they're dropping the mask, having to be authentic with who they are and what they're here for, what they need. Yeah, this is what I see for you. Awesome. Okay. My group number 3. That's what I have for you in your energy check-in. Now let's look into who is on your mind. Who is this person on your mind? Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. Who is on my group number 3? Mind, Spirit. Who's on Spirit? You might possibly think about them at night or stay up late. Thinking about them. You're in disunion, it feels like. Or something here just doesn't feel like it's like you have as much fun as you used to. Tell me who's on my group 3's mind, Spirit. You could have had discussions or conflict or argument with this person, or this could just be showing like mental conflict with this person's like trying to release, trying to stop going over things, what was said. This person is in a place where their circumstances have changed. Who is this person? We have the Empress coming up. We'll see why. But if this is them, this is they're showing up as very creative. Someone who like gives life to projects, who attracts things and people and experiences to them. They don't go chasing. Things just come to them because of they treat themselves well and they carry themselves in a certain light. Taurus and Virgo energy coming through. If this is not that person, then this might be how they view you. We'll check into that in a second. Can you tell me about this person on group number 3's mind? They're not making a move. They're also thinking it's not the time to be making any kind of moves. No decisions as to what direction to go in at this moment. I feel like they're just trying to get over some conflict. Look, there it is. The Seven of Swords in reverse. That's what I kept telling you guys when I was saying, like, I keep being told and shown there's a need for authenticity. They want to come in when... Or they want to charge ahead or move forward. I'm assuming it's towards you. That's what I felt, but take it as it resonates. Feels like they're sitting back now and avoiding making a decision, avoiding really going in too deep as to what they want, what they, you know, if they want to make a change. They're just kind of sitting back. They're like, now's not the time. I think they're trying to figure out, like, they're trying to be even real with themselves, you know, they're trying to figure out like what would be most authentic to them. And it's almost like they're trying to figure that out, and when they do, they're going to charge ahead in the direction that they decide to go to. It's going to require them to be authentic, and possibly this hasn't been asked of this person for a while, you know? Maybe they've been living their life one way, and in truth, they haven't been able to fall into alignment. It could be something like that. I mean, yeah, it could be that they're lying or cheating or, you know, stealing. But in this case, I feel like they're trying to figure out their own authenticity. Right now, I don't think they really have the confidence. It's almost like this person maybe was living a very non-committal lifestyle or used to getting attention, and maybe that allowed them to wear a mask in some way, but they're trying to drop like they could even have conflicting thoughts of how they view themselves or the things that they want to go after. It's almost like maybe even sometimes when they want to move forward and do something and they chase their passions or they go after their passions very assertively. They might be a boss, someone that other people come to, maybe someone who there's a lot of creativity coming through in this connection. Maybe you both are artists or you express yourselves in different ways. That's just like a creative expression of some sort, but it feels like this person could have caused arguments. This person, you know, like they're fiery and they can be depending on how you catch them. It's, you know, but I don't think they're showing up as the most confident when it comes to when things that conflict them in this way. Why the Wheel of Fortune? Why the Wheel of Fortune? They're gaining a new perspective as to these changes and alignment. I mean, I haven't seen cards of reflection, but it feels very like they're trying to figure it out. They're trying to figure something out. Why the Empress? They're holding back. They don't think. I think they view you as the Empress. And only take it how it resonates with your memories. But I feel like they view you as this like, you know, beautiful person. There's like a lot of attraction there, but there's something. It's their confidence, or it's something relating to what they feel they can offer. It's like a self thing. That they don't know if they have the courage to even like. It sounds dramatic, but it's like almost like be in your presence. Why the Two of Wands in reverse? They have like an unfulfilled wish, or it could be even like a comfort zone that's keeping them from moving ahead right now. Kind of, I'm just seeing they're in place. Maybe they're even trying to come clean as to why they're not putting work into something, or it's like, or why something hasn't been working out. We have a lot of the same cards here. We have the moon card, so they also have fears, and there's stuff that is unknown. Maybe these are even things that they've been hiding from you. Maybe you already kind of felt that way, but there's mystery here. There's unknowns here, and a need for them to be authentic. Something about them not really putting work into things. Queen of Pentacles in reverse coming out, a mother again. It just feels like something is off balance here. Someone here doesn't feel like they can give love, but it's more like in a nurturing way. Maybe they feel like they can't nurture this. There's something that's making them feel like held back, and there's no effort being put into it. It could also have to do with like self-care and like boundaries, like stuff like that. Someone who's kind of like given away their power. Not giving it away, I shouldn't say that, but something's taking their power away. But it's time to like be truthful about it. There's unknowns here. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, they want to close the distance. At least that's how they're showing up. I see an actual physical. They might be fixating on something, but I see like them wanting to close like an actual physical distance. That could also mean that when they do decide to charge ahead, it might not necessarily be moving towards a better direction. Let me pull another card for that. The Six of Swords in reverse. Meaning like when they come in and talk, maybe they're going to go in circles. Maybe they're not fully there yet when they come to this realization. Maybe they're not fully healed, and when they come back, it might just be not more of the same, but it's like not moving on. They're gonna want to come in with like feelings towards you. Some type of they might say something, and it's closing a physical distance. Be careful though; it might be a little manipulative. This person's not in their power. But there is I'm not saying they're a bad person. I see that they want an emotional new beginning. But it's underlying, guys. There's some healing that needs to be done. So when they do decide to charge ahead, just keep that in mind, okay? Keep it in mind, my group number threes. Because we all know we can't say no sometimes. I mean, we can, but it's so much funner to explore. I just thought of that Ralphie meme from The Simpsons, that I'm in danger. That's how it feels. Sometimes with these people that we deal with. All right, my friends. Now let's look into what did we just look into? Was that who's on your mind? Good God. Let's pull some cards for why they're on their mind. On your mind, and then a few cards for the potential future. Potential outcome in the near future. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Can we get? Let's start with three cards. For why this person's on my group number three's mind. 3 cards, please. Why this person's on my group number three's mind. 3 cards. You want communication. You want things to move forward. I do think things are moving, but even if you don't really see them, it's like things are progressing. There's healing that needs to happen here. It's maybe you're both being triggered in different ways. There's also a need for space at the moment. Like create space. That might be why this person, when they decide to come in, they're gonna, come in. This is meant to help you kind of sort through the things that were confusing, or figure out what options you want to go with. There was something about this person that kind of maybe confused you and left you undecided. It's also leaving you very much in your head. I want you to know that some of the things you're thinking about, they're just kind of keeping you trapped. It's the story that you're repeating in your head that's making you feel like you're not sure how to move forward. So if there is this physical space between you and this person and you are taking a break, make sure you also do that mentally. So maybe that'll help you gain clarity. There's a real need here to okay, my group number 3 is I want to point something out to you. So there's something here you're not seeing that you need to pull back from. You need to allow yourself to rest. And the reason I say that is because in this card, this person's eyes are closed. In the Seven of Cups, we don't even see their eyes because they're too busy thinking and going over and trying to pick which one and being a little confused. The Two of Swords, this person's wearing a blindfold, and the Eight of Swords is also wearing a blindfold. So there's something here that you might I don't know, have your eyes closed, or you're feeling bound to something that isn't really there. That if you removed the blindfold, you would be able to move on and elevate to whatever's next. Close out this chapter the way it needs to be closed out, so you can start new. Now, whether or not closing out this entire chapter with this person and starting new without them, I don't know what your story is, but even if you do or if you don't, if you moved on without them, then that's closing it out. But if this was still a thing, then that would mean elevating it to what's next. So it's like whatever level you're at, removing the blindfold would allow you to do that a little more clearly. And healing. Take time out even from thinking about it. Spirit, can we get a few cards for the near future? So we have the Strength card. Okay. Dealing with the things that are uncomfortable. Taming as well. 2 more cards for the near future. Yeah, you know what? I feel like you're just going to be really holding back, really back and forth, questioning if your investment here is even worth it. You're going to be asking yourself, what are your priorities and what needs to go? What can you drop? With this Two of Pentacles in reverse, it tells me you're having a hard time balancing this situation, which I don't blame you, because it feels like there's a lot here that's illusion or confusing. That you're going to have to sort out and figure out what's best for you. All right, let's see what else we have. There's the Empress again. I was feeling High Priestess vibes earlier. Yeah, there's things you're not saying. I feel like you're going to choose yourself. I see you moving about and making decisions based off of what you know, like a deep knowing, and just sitting in this beautiful energy. You might be over this. Because I see you being tired. I'm being shown the Four of Cups in reverse twice. You're over it. I think you're going to want to drop it and reprioritize it. You're going to prioritize yourself is what I'm feeling, my group number 3s. And keep in mind, this is just the near future. Like, if this is a partnership that you want to make work out, I want to emphasize that I'm not seeing anything that says that you guys are going to be together or are not going to be together. Like, I'm not looking into that. We're just kind of looking into who's on your mind and why. And in the near future, I see you really questioning as to where you're putting your efforts into, and I see you choosing yourself. I also see you being in a very beautiful energy. Let me pull. Let's see if we can help with some clarity over here. There is love in the situation, even if it's not always shown. There are feelings there. Why the Seven of Cups, Spirit? Yeah, it's a matter of like starting with process of elimination. What are the things that didn't work out? What are the things that were exciting and then maybe they just turned negative? The things you're feeling negative about, those are the things that maybe can go. Maybe that's what you're evaluating over here when you're going over your investments. All right, I dropped the sun card. It did come out in reverse, so that I feel like it's maybe feeling a little negative about something, but not realizing like, hey, but I still have all this, and that can make me happy. You're very undecided about this partnership. There's a blockage here. And you're in your head. You're very, very in your head. So there's something here about allowing yourself to rest and allowing your mind to rest, because you're not going to be able to make a decision being in this energy. And you're just going to have to be patient with yourself, because I don't see you really moving forward. I see that now is a time to stop and a time to rest, a time to evaluate what are the things that you are ready to leave behind, so that you can get to whatever is more fulfilling and whatever is meant for you. There's you moving very intuitively. You're going to be able to tap in intuitively after you kind of go through this healing process and the slowing down. Creating distance, whatever this is, my group number three. That's pretty much your advice. Your advice is to chill out, my friends. All right, let's pull some oracle cards. And if you have a question, you can think about it. If not, it's totally fine. It'll just add messages to your reading. And then we will be closing out your reading with a little pin situation, a charm cast. Thank you, Spirit, for those messages. What else can you tell my group number threes, please? What other insight can you give them? What other insight, Spirit, can you give my group number threes? 3 cards, please, Spirit. 1, 2. Oh, all right. You got a lot. You got not yet, but it's coming. We have definitely not. So if you had a question, that is a no. We have trust it will manifest, and your magic is potent. I really like these for you. So if you did have a question on your mind, we have a yes, no, yes, and yes. So if that means something to someone. But so whatever you're putting like your thoughts towards, or that like kind of lives rent free in your head, right? Like those are the things you're calling in. So just watch what that is, because your magic is very potent. Things are happening for you. If this is a romantic relationship and you want that kind of partnership, you're manifesting it. It's coming, but it's like you're still going through healing. You're still working on wrapping up certain things before it elevates to that for you. Now, if you're just kind of being negative and imagining negative things and picturing the worst, I get it. I have definitely been there, but remember, your magic is potent. So if you keep expecting the worst, you just might get the worst. Okay? Then we have definitely not. So maybe that means something to you. Usually when we get a hard no in a reading like this, it's just because things aren't in alignment. If something's truly meant for you, my friends, it will always be meant for you. At least that's what I like to think. All right, my loves, let's get to your pins. And yeah, thank you, Spirit, for all of those messages. What else do my group number threes need to know? What do my group number threes need to know? Spirit, what do my group threes need to know? All right, we have your puppet. Maybe someone here. Oh, you know what? Actually, I just remembered I saw a little bit of manipulation coming through when this person does come in. So just keep that in mind, okay? That's what that made me think of. Do we only have one Prince pin today? We have the Prince scroll. We have Dearly Beloved. We are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. I love that. Maybe someone here is a Prince fan. Maybe you've gathered here at this reading to get through this thing called life. I get it. There's something about this that feels very alluring and addicting, and I feel like it's stirred up like a lot of feelings of love in you, whether or not this is romantic. It'll be different for everyone, but we have the love is a drug, we have know your worth, baby, and we have do not disturb, all with hearts on them. Oh, and then you have another heart here. We have La Mami. Again, there's more mother energy coming through. So maybe you're a mom, or maybe the person that you're thinking about is a mother. Maybe someone's mama's poking into the reading, but there is something here about a mom. Also, self care coming through, loving on yourself. That's not just about love for other people, that's like true love for yourself. And self care with this hotel, do not disturb. We also have nasty. Maybe there was something here that reeled you in. Maybe you nasty. Also, another Prince reference. So, someone might really like Prince. We have the banana appealing. I love it. Another self love and confidence reminder. And we have ripe and ready to eat. We have fruit references coming through in your reading. Maybe something here is ripe. Okay, this is so silly, and I have literally never said this in a reading. But what this kind of makes me think of is when bananas go really brown and spotted, and they're sitting on your counter, and you're like, oh, like, those bananas went bad and now I can't eat them. But it's like, you can't eat them, but what can you make with spotted bananas? You can make banana bread, my friends. That is so silly, but it literally made me think of taking one thing and waiting, and time passes, and then you turn it into something else. And I feel like there's something about your reading about waiting. All right, my friends, just look out for this person when they do come back, okay? Yeah, stand strong, and you guys are awesome. I hope you enjoyed that reading, my group number threes, and I will catch you at the next one. Thanks, guys.